Academic publisher and edtech provider and developer Wiley Education Services announced an ambitious move in digital publishing on March 2nd. In collaboration with UK universities and JISC, which stands for the Joint Information Systems Committee, the company has agreed to a 4-year deal that will allow researchers to publish their work online in Wiley journals with an open access license at no cost to themselves. Hi, my name is Henry Kronk for eLearning Inside. This is Ed Technically. This week we're going to get into the serials crisis, Wiley's recent move, and why this is a big deal for open access and online digital publishing in higher education. So the deal was brokered by JISC. Again, they're a nonprofit that advocates and negotiates on behalf of United Kingdom universities and researchers for digital publishing deals. They often try and do joint negotiations to bring down the cost of publishing, both for access and for getting information out there. Much of their work involves securing open access publishing deals, which allow anyone to read the academic work and research for free. According to the organization, roughly 27% of emerging UK research is currently published with an open access license. They and Wiley believe, however, that the rate will be able to jump to 85% by this time in 2021 and potentially 100% by 2022. As JISC Executive Director for Digital Resources, Liam Ernie stated, quote, "This new agreement is a step change in the transition to open access to UK research. This agreement offers all universities within the consortium, regardless of how much or how little they publish, an opportunity to rapidly transition towards full and immediate open access in a financially sustainable way. But it also recognizes the importance of access to research materials for students and researchers generally, enabling all universities to access more Wiley content than has been the case." End quote. Academic research across fields is typically published in academic journals, otherwise known as serials or periodicals. In most cases, public or college libraries will purchase a subscription to these journals to make their work available to their users and members. Over the past decades, the academic publishing sector has increased subscription prices and costs of viewing their content significantly. According to data compiled by the U.S. Periodical Price Index in 2005, it was not rare for journals in individual subjects to increase their rates by over 10% in a single year. In 1984, the average journal subscription price stood at $72.47 for a year. By 2005, the average had risen to just under $450 a year. Some subjects saw increases at rates well above 700% over this 20-year period. According to an article in Nature, furthermore, the academic publishing industry averages profit margins in the neighborhood of 20% to 30%. Just for reference, regarding business in any industry, an owner and operator might be happy with margins of 10 to 15%, if not less. Under this pressure, many libraries have been forced to cancel some of their journal subscriptions or make other cuts here and there in order to maintain their catalog. But on the other hand, many academics and librarians have begun to champion the cause of open access publishing. Under this model, publications, the vast majority of which operate purely online, put out their editions for anyone to view for free. They support this business either through institutional and grant funding or by charging the authors themselves to publish their work. These costs typically range from $1,000 to $3,000 in the U.S. currency and are often accounted for by a researcher's grant or institution. The newly announced agreement between Wiley and JISC, however, will change this game. In agreeing to publish emerging work via an open access license without charging authors, Wiley is essentially pledging to eat those costs. As Wiley Research Executive Vice President Judy Verses said in a statement, quote, "We are proud to have supported an open access model with JISC over the past 5 years in the UK, which is a global leader in driving the transition to open access. By reaching this agreement, Wiley will further accelerate open access in the UK, reinforcing our commitment to keeping our customers at the center of what we do." End quote. Now, the agreement, known as a read and publish agreement, is going to be in effect for the next 4 years. The company says that they will publish their contract that they've signed between JISC and the UK University Consortium in a month's time. This has been Ed Technically. My name is Henry Kronk. I'm the editor at eLearning Inside. If you like this episode, please rate and review. If you'd like to hear more, please feel free to subscribe. Keep in mind that this show is available as a video on our YouTube channel and also as a podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, and Google Play. The content for this video first appeared as an article on eLearning Inside, and if you'd like to learn more about online courses, technology in the classroom, or the EdTech sector, please check out our site. If you'd like to get in touch with me, feel free to send an email to henry@elearninginside.com. You can also follow us on Twitter @eLearninginside. Thanks for listening.